Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Moving through the Creeper World 4 campaign. Oh man, what a journey so far, right? Been an absolute treat. Yeah. Next is the compound. Some things need protecting. Okay. Not ominous at all. What is this? Jump complete. Arrival at unknown. Well, that's helpful. Dr. Saloe, there is a buried device or artifact on this world. The device is broadcasting a weak signal using a known protocol containing an ID and metadata. The metadata is indicative of an information storage device containing encrypted data. The holy language of the ancients! Much as you are holy and this vessel is holy, the cache is also holy. What? We must retrieve. Praise be the founders. I think we're starting to dip into Warhammer 40k logic with this. But whatever. Oh, crap. Okay. Sentry drones detected. Used only to protect high-value assets. Defense only. Establish base of operations, then conduct assault. Units within range of sentry drone will be destroyed. Destroy sentry drones from a distance with snipers. Mission priority nullification. All their priorities suspended. Yeah, okay, thanks, Charge. I'll exercise extreme sniper caution near those sentries. Sad have I been. Our actions have not been in accordance with peaceful intentions. I know things must be done that must be done, but we should always consider the alternatives. For that, I have added anti-creeper messengers to our abilities. They are bombers, but with a better message. We are different, yet the same. Use these anti-creeper messengers, and we may yet establish a dialogue. Go in peace, traveler. Yeah, anti-creeper bombers. Hip, I just might do that. This is, Okay, so far, I'm just going to throw this out there. I like the writing. I actually like the writing better in Creeper World 3, I think. 2 or 3 or something was, like, incredibly good, and it left an impression on me, but I haven't played them in so long. Gosh, it's been a while, but I've really enjoyed this game so far. I think the introduction of technology, skills, abilities, tools, implements, all that has been very well done in a very organized manner. Okay, so it's a different building entirely. Cool. Liftic isn't super important. ARG and Anti-Creeper are. I'd like to spill Anti-Creeper all up in this. I think that's my go-to. I want to start here so I can already build my M-Rift. So the placement of my Rift Lab is now less important, I feel. It's not unimportant, it's just less important than it was before for tactical reasons. Let's just go ahead and get started. I want to establish a good economy, and then what I want to do is I want to creep my way up. Something like that. I know I'm just using towers. I probably should be using pylons, but at this juncture... Oh, is it creeping already that fast? Hopefully it's going to spill out in that area and it's going to buy me some time. Let's get a factory in a moment. I want a bit more infrastructure first. 4 cannons here would be good. Oh, I see the drones. Okay. Alright, it doesn't seem bad. Something to pay attention to for sure. I know a bit of overlap is happening. I don't give a rooty or a tooty. Put me down. Don't give no root toot. Rooty doody, doody tooty. Okay, an M-Rift is going to require the red stuff. That can just go there. Let's do a quick pause. I'd like to start building my miners out. Nope. They can max this out a little better. Let's start with that. Resume. Something like that seems like a good start. I'm really hoping I can get this other base set up before nonsense happens. Oh, I forgot to build the bloody factory. That's why nothing's getting built. Ah! Craps. I wonder how much of the ARG and stuff I wasted if I would have built that sooner. Okay, mortars are good. If it comes over the wall, turrets will be the answer. Okay, we have enough energy. Let's build our ERN port. I'll definitely have enough space and room for bombers. Let's start working on bluite right away. And let's start filling the basin with the good stuff. What timing? Look at that. Look at that timing. Now, if only we can get some ammunition, that would be great. Yes. Yes. Oh, that was just absolute clutch. Absolute clutch. Oh my gosh. Cannot overstress the clutchedness of it. Couple snippers. Couple mortars. Not super worried about the spore launchers. This is going to be protected with all the other rigmarole we got going on. I want mine production and energy collection, please. I need a terp there and a terp there. Refinery, absolutely, absolutely. I do not want any shenanigans on this front at all. I'm defending it. I'm defending it hard. Oh, was that a spot? Yeah. 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 Okay. Looking good. Once we have the MRIF constructed, I'm going to build another one up there, and then we'll start shoveling anti-creep up there. Okay, that's weak sauce on every level. Okay, that way if it comes up the wall, it's protected. I want the same thing here. Just 3 or 4 of them. Doesn't have to be a ton. Okay, good. That's a problem. Okay, if it lands, it just produces creep, which is frustrating, but that's okay. Boop, 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 boop for now. I might save the other ERN spots for snipers. I might give it to snipers. We're still out of ARG. Okay, I think we did a pretty good job setting up. That timing up here could not have been better. Okay, stuff's looking good. We're almost done with the micro rift. Well, we're over half. I'll take that as a win. So when it says it blew up units, like it destroys units, does that mean aircraft? That sounds like that means turrets and stuff. But I might want these for AC bombers anyway, so I'm just going to build the airfield. I have excess energy. I might as well spend it. This seems like a perfect spot. A supercharged sniper right up there seems beautiful to me. Okay, right now, just got to be a little patient. Still waiting on ARG. Get that MRIFT online. I'll feel a lot better once both these bases are connected. Not seeing any spore action, so that's good. That's a lot of jerks. I need a zero tolerance policy on weirdos coming over my wall. That M-Rift must be done, because I'm actually getting ARG. So M-Rift it right about there. I think that would be good. Terps stick together. Why not? Very soon this will start to overflow, and that's perfect. I would like this to be a little more back of the base. Another 4 would be good. Always on. Oh, I actually forgot about this mining area. Yup. Yup. Oh, yeah. Can mines be ERN'd up? Oh, crap. Yes. Awesome. I'm going to save those 2 for snipers, like I said, though, when we get moving up. I'm not in so much of a rush. I still have a lot of building, I feel, is going on to do. Maybe not too much is necessary, but I at least wanted a little bit more time to get stuff settled. Cool. That's now flowing with anti-creep. I like just watching. Like, there's so many games that are just so visually beautiful to me. I could just sit and just watch them grow and develop and stuff. Like, I don't have to be playing and clicking all the time. It's fun to, you know, actually play the game, but just watching is a treat in its own. Like, I literally, I could just sit this on hours and just watch. Have a cup of coffee, kick my feet up. Like, this is like my kind of a fireplace kind of a game. Done. Iced. And there's so much anti-creep, it's not even a bother. How far are we on that M-Rift? Halfway. Good. That's going to give us a massive overall advantage. It's going to save a lot of jumps here. We're not going to have any turret shortages if we were having turret shortages on any amount of ammunition or stuff like that. Let's try these AC bombers. Whoa. What just went red? Oh, power deficit. Oh, I didn't... Is that new? Did I not... Am I just not noticing? That's cool. So stuff turns red when I don't have enough power. Destroy. Yeah, because I'm asking a lot out of the network. Let's just keep going. I'm going to create all of these into a squad, change it to energy. Let's get ahead of that jump. So they're red because we're deficit. If they're positive, they'll turn green. I never noticed that. That's awesome. That's another little visual element that probably, I don't know, I'm not a programmer. Maybe that didn't take a lot of time. Maybe that took a ton of time. But it's little stuff like that that's amazing. So once the bombers are built, they'll also need ammo. There's so much anti-creep, I'm not worried. Yeah, I don't think I have missiles. Look at that, they're green now. That's really cool. Okay, I did not notice that before. I think I was too busy in combat and stuff. And it gets eaten immediately. Super cool. M-Rift is online. Super cool. Let's get another refinery just for giggles. Power should be a nil issue now. I wish there was a way to get more anti-creep, but there isn't. It's starting to spill off over here. That's a really good sign. Alright. What's our... Oh, okay. This all looks like a mess. Oh, we're out of it because of... Yeah, the bombers, right? Nope. No, hold on. Return to base. Flux squad. Return to base. There we go. Create squad. Alright, there it is. There's our 18. So I'm going to have to be pretty patient with this. But that's okay. We've got more than enough of a surplus of anti-creep all over the place. And if I need it desperately for the bombers, we could switch it to collect as ore. Yeah, collect as ore. And that'll suck all this back in and stuff it back into our factory. That's a really neat trick if we could find any of the yellow terrain. That's the breeder ground. The trick is you start the process, and then what you do is you switch these to collect as ore, and it'll collect all the excess. While that breeder ground is still kicking out anti-creep, you can suck it up here and spit it out somewhere else. Alright. I think I'm ready. Take an ERN. We're gonna do this one step at a time. You know what? I kind of want to have some fun with this. Let's do some more terraforming. I haven't done terraforming in ages, it feels like. What is this height? 16? Cool. Was it shift? Shift click. That's not important. That's not important. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's get our terps. Let's get to Woik. I could use probably about 4 more terps for this. So what we'll do is we'll just build a nice little line. And that way I'm not trying to finagle my way down and pull it back up and all this BS. Just make it real easy, right? We'll have what, 6 of them going? That should be fast enough. We'll see how this process works over here, and if I like it, we'll do the same thing up there. But I'm not really in like a rush to get stuff done. I want to have a good time with it and all. You all can stop. And you all can stop. I want to start recollecting anti-creep for our bombers, because I'd like to start using them soon if we can. I'm gonna guess these things drop a bomb or a squishy payload of some sort, and it just blip and bam, anti-creep. I just love watching him work. It's like a typewriter. Things are looking real good. Alright, we're maxed out on anti-creep. Let's give this a run. Select squad. 18. Is there anywhere that would be, like, super helpful for me to drop a ton of anti-creep? And the answer might not be so obvious. I don't see any breeding ground. That must be the info cache or whatever the heck I'm supposed to collect. Let's just dump it somewhere for funsies. I don't really have like a tried and true. Let's see how this works. Now that's gonna suck up all of my AC because the pads have the ammo. Wow, that ate through 360. I wonder how much these things carry per thing. Ah, it doesn't say. Okay. To be fair, I dropped it in the middle of the heart of the storm. So I'm not really expecting a lot of work. So these defensive things only shoot down turrets. I'm assuming they're immune to, like, bombers just don't care. Oh, it's working it down pretty good. Actually, let's select the entire squad and dump it here. Because my terps can't move any further. Oh yeah, in lightly covered areas, that stuff is the boss sauce. Let's actually dump it here. Yup, that's acceptable. I find these parameters incredibly acceptable. I would like more terps. I mean, yeah, I'd call that a little bit of like, yeah. It works. It works nice. If I need to dump a ton of crap in an area, that's how I'm doing it. Let's do another load like over there. How much higher is this? Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. What is this height? No. Oh, Control C. 10. That's fine. And then what is this? 13. Okay, are they taking it back? No, not really. Look, squad, dump it right there. Okay, neat. Magic. Let's move everybody there. We'll use towers, so we're maximizing how much space is being used. And select squad, if you could dump it right there, because as you can see, the Terps are... Oh, what the heck? Nope. Okay, that was close. I should have been paying more attention. The Terps aren't doing anything to the stuff that has Creeper on it because there's Creeper on it. Recenter the camera. This is where top view would have helped, because I would have seen them fall on the other side. But this should be set up pretty quick. I'll move over some schnippers. We'll get the schnippers in line. We'll just snip them right up. Snip, snip, snip. Give me the old snips. Actually getting a call. I think it's from work. I'm going to be back. I just need to pause. I need to call back whatever this number is. For you, I'll be back in just a few seconds, okay? BRB. Alright. Work crisis averted. It took way longer than it should have, so I'm really glad I paused. But, yeah, here we go. There it is. We have plenty of power. Why are my Terps not receiving it? Okay, there we go. I should just be throwing MRIFs everywhere. We've got the resources, right? Why not? If it saves like 6 or 7 jumps, I feel it's worthwhile. We have more than enough. Put one here. I think that's close enough. I'm not expanding in that direction yet anyway. This stuff can return to base. Let it build up a little bit. Yep, that's good. That flattens that out real nice. So, not only is our superpowered sniper going to be here, but I'm going to stick him like right on the corner. That does a lot of coverage. But I'm also hoping mortars and other stuff to just soften up the enemy position. Oh, did I not do... Okay, select squad, return to base. There we go. I could put yet another MRIFT right here if I really want to. Like, we've got the resources. There's nothing hurting, and trying to promote a contiguous supply chain is pretty darn important to me. So we'll just build another one. Okay, I'm going to stick you... I don't know if you're going to get iced immediately, so let's just move you up a little bit. And it's already burnt through all its power. Wow. Not unexpected. Let's get another one with Pro Strat. Yo. I'm thinking, yeah, both on the corner. Like, one down here, one up there should give us all the coverage we need. And it should snipe out any of the little whatevers that pop up over the hill, yeah? Cool, our MRIFT is built. Let's move this. Boom. 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 Terps can back up. Don't need them anymore. What I'd like to do is fill this full of mortar. Two missile dingy-doos would do the dingy-dee. Tried to be rhymey. I don't know why I tried to be rhymey. That clears out all the sentries pretty freaking hard. I like that very, very much. Alright, another line of mortars. Another line of mortars. Another line of mortars. That gives us some pretty serious terrain control. Select squad. Now do I start filling the everything with everything? Okay, now this is what I'm more concerned about. Okay, not enough power and they can't angle down. Maybe they don't need to have the ERN. Or I need a third. Oh, okay, doesn't matter. M-Rift. We're still good. We're still good. Oh, I'm deficiting power like crazy. Slick Squad. Energy. That's part of our issue. That's why the turrets aren't getting enough juice. I don't have enough juice to give it. Okay, what I would like to do, however, though, is start sealing off a lot of this land. This land is really, really good. There's a lot of potential for energy creation. So something like this, and that. And I need a way to get resources from up there to down here. So something like that'll work. I also want to build 2 or 3 ways down. Yeah, this is great. Okay, move up. Move up. Already just taking all the land. That is a really nice upgrade. A really nice power upgrade, for sure. Alright. We have a little landing here. I really shouldn't be building these on the front. But right now I need a ton of energy for the new construction projects I want. All the new everything. Dang it. Alright, that's fair. No, I shouldn't have been building up there anyway. There. That should be a good start. Kind of alternate this up a little bit. Mortar, turret, mortar cannon, something like that. Okay, where are my bombers? Bum. I guess I'm gonna wait another minute. We're not in a huge rush for any of this, really. How does that look? Nope. Any energy generation I can irk out, I will take it. Oh, my cats are wondering if it's nap time. It's not nap time. Sorry, Lethal Squeezy. It's not nap time. And these mortars can move up, and these turrets can move... God, cannons? I keep calling them turrets. Everything's a turret in this game. If we can get that and pop that, that's going to give us a lot more territory control. I can move one of these snipers up here, and that'll give us even more area. Like this guy back here isn't really doing too much more, but up here he'll cover half of the map, half of the area. That would be excellent. Excellent in so many ways. Now, can I nullify you from up here? I can from down there. So we're gonna move up with purpose. Oh, okay. Jax, I need you to chill out. I'll pet you like crazy when I'm done recording, okay? I promise. Many promise, okay? That's a Megacycle promise right there. Alright. Nope. I want to select the 2 turrets. Thank you. Did one... Hold on. Did one go down there? It did. There we go. That gives us some real coverage. And... nullification time. Nullification time. Yeah, it crawls up that mesh so fast. This match has required a little bit of micro, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I wouldn't mind another M Rift. Down here, maybe? Only making, what, like 7 jumps or something? Oh, actually, this isn't connected at all. There we go, that's better. Cool. Nullification time. It says it's nullified. I don't believe. Let's select squad. Up. Just start flooding, flood the everything. Flood the basin, flood the everything. Can I get 2 up there? Oh man, spoil me rotten. I love it. Let's get another M Rift, because I have the resources. There's nothing else I really want to do with this stuff. Now we start filling the enemy base, the enemy basins with their own weapons, the anti-creepers. Holy jeepers, anti-creepers. I don't need a lot of turrets to make a really big impact. Something like this is going to mortar up the enemy real sweet. That's going to provide a lot of help. And actually, let's take this squad and move it over to there. This is great. Yeah, actually. Select squad. About right here instead. That should spill over really nicely. And we can cap that. Man, they are really trying hard with this, aren't they? That's all looking good. Yep. That's all looking real good. Cool. And I would actually like an M Rift right here, because I can, and I will, because I can. These turrets, please move up. That was close. I need a few more just straight up cannons about. How close until I can nullify this guy? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful sauce. Oh, that's what's producing the defensive drones. Oh, there's the info cache, or whatever the heck it is. Yeah, it is an info cache, okay. That's what this is. So these, oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. I was like, I've got this on point if that's all I gotta contest with. But that is not all I have to contest with. A whole mess of turrets, if you kindly, if you please. I would like you to dump everything right there. Oh, you know what? I'm not producing any blueite anymore. That's fine. My strategy's kind of changed. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this? Get 'em and get 'em dead. Something like that. Something like this. I wouldn't mind just a regular sniper. Like 2 of them right here. That way I'm not putting so much pressure on the 2 with ERN. They can just cover these spawn things, and I'd be a happy chappy. Should be able to make some real good progress with this. And for sure we do. And for sure we did. Now all I need is a little bit of ammo, and I'll be even happier. That's built. I have an MRIF very close, so this should be not an issue. Nullifier. Let's do 2 nullifiers. Nullifier. Uh-huh. Move up. We're kind of working this maybe backwards, but I want all those eggs and I want them all gone. Like, that's where I'm at right now. So we're going to put down 2 snipperdoos. We'll start thinning up those eggs. I think we have enough stuff I can switch back over to blueite. So select squad, blueite. Thank you kindly. Cool, those are both nullified. We can take the lion's share of these turrets and move them up further. Keep moving. We're just going to inch by inch push our way through. The emitters are a thing, sure, but these spawners are ridiculous with the eggs. There might be too much crap here. We'll move up from a couple of angles and see what we can do for a push. Nullifying even one of these is going to be a great help. Move up. Keep pushing the front. Just be relentless. Just keep pushing the front. Oh, hiccups there. That's probably going to need a minute just to clean out shop, but I want to get the nullifier placed as soon as possible. My nullifier got, which is unfortunate, but it happens. We didn't need the nullifier that close anyway. There is a bit of a grace area for it, so, right? Nope, not quite. There we go. That'll give our turrets more than enough opportunity to get the work done. Okay, bombers are loose. Once that spore launcher's gone, we're just going to move right up. This is a lot of extra creep that's been added that I'm about to remove. Brilliant. Move up. Another M-Rift back here. Yep, M-Rifts everywhere. There's nothing else I need to do about that. Now there's a lot less of this crap building up a stash. A stash, to me, sounds like a warehouse or something. Like, it just holds enemy creep until it's ready to be released, and then whammo. Yep, moving that into position is perfect. Let's move a bunch of stuff over there. Let's move a bunch of stuff right there. Very cool. Okay, where are all the totems? I've already activated 2. The other 4 are still further north, which won't be too hard to get. Something like that. What blew up? Oh, I don't think you guys have any ammo. Ha ha, whoops. Just kidding. Okay. Do I need to move from that front, or I can just keep pushing from this one, maybe? Weapon, nullifier. Perfect. This southern approach seems to have worked out really well. Like, from the north, it just wouldn't reach. But from the south, it seems to be working quite well. Okay, where's my Turk parade? Let's get this done. Want to make sure I don't put you in harm's way. There's enough anti-creep here, that's fine. It's like squad, if you could dump it there instead. Terraform, this is Control-C, height of 3. Let's just get that tidied up. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Okay, now, mortar. I don't think I require you to have ERN anymore, but I would like you to have ERN. Select squad, I want it right there instead. Anywhere I can place this stuff so it'll spill out and around and kind of cause the most affected good is what I'm aiming for here. That can move up just like that. I know some of it's gonna spill down, as I'm very sure of it. Yep, so let's do a little correction here. That's ambitious, and I like it, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. You guessed it, MRIF time. MRIF time, baby! I don't know if I have a building close enough to get that info cache. And very, very soon, this is a done fairy tale. The fairy tale of you thinking you had an attack. Once upon a time, you thought you had an attack. The end. Good story, right? It's one of my favorites. Alright, let's proceed down the line. Blorp. Very good. And nullify, nullify. Nullify, 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 nullify. It's like a car changing gears, right, at this point? Start sealing off chunks of this area. I do not want them to have any hopes of taking back anything. Anyone gonna get that one? Nope, I guess not. We need a few more schnippers about. Just like loose and about. They don't have to be in any real rhyme or reason or fashion, but just something to provide a bit more territory control. Because the kind of issue we're having is this is a very hillied environment. So the enemy can just come up and over a hill, and then it's like, I'm like, turrets, why didn't you do a thing? And the turrets, very logically, will probably reply, we didn't see him coming. Like, what line of sight did you think we had? Okay, that's fair. I get it. There's almost nothing left now. There's no more proper... you can move right about there. That should give us a really good zone of control. Yeah, we have more than enough turrets on that. That's no problem. That's captured. And there's our totem. And there's our item. Oh, it's blocked. If I built the tower on the ridge... Yes, that would have done it. Oh well, that's okay. What'll get built first? The pylon. Data encrypted. Authorized access only. Enter decryption passphrase. Challenge. Hey, kid. Did you ever actually purge that system cache? I'm not sure your grandfather would approve of such sloppy work. Ha, what? Director Hale? Passphrase... Dr. Hale is an idiot. Decryption key valid. Cache data dump follows. Hey kid, I guess you're wondering how a message from good old Director Hale ended up in an alien info cache in a strange remote world. You always preferred direct answers, so here it goes. First, this isn't a remote world, it's Mars. You never left Mars. Absolutely incredible. All of these worlds were Mars? Yeah, I know each world you have visited has appeared different from the last. That's because you've been hopping through time, not space. With each rift jump, your rift engine has a flaw. There's a compensation factor that is necessary. All the details are in this info cache. It'll be a simple integration. Millions of years later. And Director Hale's still giving me stuff to do? Awesome. What's important for you to know is that we came after you. After those meteor strikes and the creeper arrived, we took shelter underground and survived. Once you jumped, the creeper disappeared as fast as it arrived. I'm sure you've encountered terrible amounts of creeper in your travels so far. That's awesome. Surviving was enough. You didn't have to come after me. We rebuilt the program after you left, built a new jump vessel and came after you. Or so we thought. We too jumped through time. Each time we landed on what we thought was a new world, but eventually came to realize was Mars at different ages. After many jumps, we landed in a time where Mars was populated. This, it would turn out, was an incredible stroke of luck. Yeah, of course you would. You're always the lucky one. You see, the history of our galaxy is that civilizations emerge. Human civilizations. Each grows to greatness in one form or another. Then the creeper arrives and destroys almost everything. Then there's a period of chaos and desolation. The random survivors on a few scattered worlds slowly rebuild civilizations over millennia. Sometimes they start from like the Stone Age. These periods of darkness are long, and the periods of galactic civilization are always very short. The creeper seems drawn to complexity. So once a civilization's vast and complete, the creeper culls it. That's horrible. So to land in a time with a civilization at its peak is a 1 in a million event. But land in one we did. Now, we learned much from the people of that time. We learned about the flaw in our Rift engine, and that it seemed like an intentional design. And we can thank your grandfather for that, I presume. Yeah, I bet we can. We learned about the history of the people we came to know, but more importantly, they learned from us. We were from what they called the origin world, Earth. Like, for them, it was a myth. Little did they know, Earth was the third planet in the very system we arrived in. Word quickly spread about our arrival. Scientists came from all across the galaxy to study and talk with us. Our biology, our historical records, our technology. Once they studied us, they were able to piece together the story of the galaxy. They weren't the second civilization. They were hundreds of galactic civilizations before them, each leaving scattered ruins. But I digress. So then this must mean that all of these versions of Mars I visited were ruins of some culled civilization. Kid, we looked for you, but it became clear we would never catch you. Each jump we took always put us behind you in some temporal timeline. So we did the next best thing. We created this info cache and placed it here on Mars. We built this compound to protect it for as long as possible. We knew in time the creeper would come, but we learned that some things would survive the creeper, and we hoped that this would be one. It was the best we could do. If you're reading these words, it worked. You always found a way to get the job done. Why would this be any different? What's important is what you do now. You have a choice. You should have arrived after the fall of my civilization. How long has it been? I can't know for sure. But you're in the desert between civilizations. So your choices are, you can correct your riff engine and stop hopping through time. Or you can keep jumping through time, take your chances with what you might find. Perhaps you two will eventually land in a civilization near its peak. Those are wonderful choices. Going home is not one of those options. So I'm sure you're thinking, going home is not one of those options. Yeah, that's right. The best you can do is make a new home. I'm long gone. Everyone you know has been gone for countless years. Everything that mattered to hundreds of galactic generations is gone. Okay, but there's just one more thing. Director Hale always had a one more thing to consider. Oh, one more thing. I know too many people like that. If you do decide to stay in this time, there might be a way you can shorten the interim till the next civilization and give the survivors a leg up against the creeper. It won't matter for you, but for whatever civilization comes next, it can make a big difference. Yeah, Director Hale, you know I like a challenge. I've left info caches in 3 other worlds. Combined, they contain the sum total of everything this civilization has learned. They contain the totality of the historic and galactic civilizations as we know it. With this knowledge, an emergent civilization could better prepare itself for what would eventually come. Perhaps they could eventually even learn what the purpose of the creeper is and where it originates. That sounds like something worth doing. The caches are separated on 3 other worlds. Too much in any one place, the creeper would have taken it. The coordinates of these worlds are included in this info cache. If you should take up this challenge, you will need to copy the info caches and then visit as many other worlds as possible. Seed each world with a copy of these caches. Help any survivors you might find. In time, if even one of those caches is found, it can make a difference for the civilization to come. I'm on it. You knew what I'd choose. You always knew. Lastly, Danu, I never had children, but you'll always be my kid. Now go get it done. Yes, sir. I'll make you proud. Aww. That's cute. Alright, that wraps up the compound. So these last 3 missions. These last 3 missions are going to be the totality of all knowledge ever accumulated and hoping to be a proper stance against the creeper. So thank you all for joining me. Name's JohnMegacycle. Thanks again. I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.